Hey there, I'm Nicole Tatro. I'm a physical therapist and I hold the physical therapy seat in the Champlain Valley BNI group. I have been asked to talk a little bit about my job in the membership committee. And I'm going to be completely honest with you and candid about this because I was a little nervous when I was assigned this position. And this is the first time that I've been in this position. I've held other positions in the BNI over the last few years, but I have to tell you, this one has been eye-opening. So in the beginning, I was a little bit nervous because, let's face it, I'm a sole practitioner. I'm trying to run a business, maintain a business, grow a business, and I'm a mom of 3 super busy and active kids. So I thought, I cannot spend any more time in this than I already am. So those were my inner thoughts. I didn't really speak this out to anybody. It was just something that I went through myself. And I was a little bit nervous, but you know, I'm very driven. And I'm a very optimistic person, so I said, you know what, let's give it a try. I don't usually give up very easily, so I did it. And it's been incredible, actually. It's been really interesting to see what this position was on the outside looking in, and then now being on the inside looking out. It's really allowed me to get to know my group, to really feel like I'm at the heart of the membership. And what's really cool about this is that the membership committee, we have the ability to create and continue the flow of energy that we have going on in our group. And with our particular group, we're very protective of our energy. And it's very positive and uplifting, and we lift each other up, we laugh and we kind of joke around, but we take things, you know, serious. And so it's a really interesting energy is basically the only way that I know how to call it. So we're protective of that. So when we're looking at somebody that wants to join our group, we take that in consideration. We literally think about each and every one of our members before we bring someone new in to see what the dynamics would be. To see, I mean, obviously we can't tell the future. We do our very best, and you know, I'm not the only one in the membership committee. There is a whole committee, and we do this with open eyes, open hearts, and just kind of taking consideration what we already have going, what's working well, what do we need to add to the group. So it's been really interesting to be able to do that. Another part of that is the actual process of, you know, interviewing somebody. You don't just sign up for BNI and get accepted. Like, you have to be a good fit for that particular group. So there's an interview process. So being part of that has been really interesting, and not just for my BNI group, but for myself and my practice, because I'm in a position where in the very near future, I want to interview and hire and bring people on into my practice. So it's been really neat to kind of go through that process. It's almost like practice for me. So I think that's really cool. Another part is the growth. You know, we actually get to meet. We do have an extra meeting that goes by actually really fast because it's really cool, and we meet with the vice president and we talk about just membership stuff, like, you know, what's working well, what's not, what can we change, you know, what needs to happen, those kinds of things. And it's always on an uplifting, positive note, so that's very good for me. That fits very well with my personality. And it's interesting to be part of the growth process. Like, where do we want to take our group? What do we need? Or are we okay where we're at? You know, we tend to have a smaller, more intimate group, which works really well for us because our numbers really show that it's working. So it's been a really interesting position for me, and I'm kind of embarrassed, but I was very honest with you to say that, you know, I was nervous in the beginning. I was a little bit hesitant, but I'm really grateful to have this position. And of course, if you have any questions, you always can reach out to me. Vicky will get you in touch with me. It's been really good for me, and I feel like it's also good for me, not just for my membership, or for my group, but also for me personally and my business. So I hope that was helpful, and if you're thinking about it, if you're on the edge of wanting to be in the membership community, just do it. Give it a try. Good luck. I wish you the very best. Have a happy and healthy day.